what evidence would be required to convince either one of you guys that he is guilty of some kind of crime? And again, you guys think he's innocent. You've seen the evidence. I'm talking just hypothetically, like I said, a video or something. Like, what would it take? I'm just curious.
I'm telling you that the reason why I'm so, strong on this is because I've looked at the case, I've looked at the evidence, I've looked at everything, I've looked at the surveillance footage. I know who the individuals are that made these allegations, and it's all a farce, bro. It's all a lie. That's why I can speak so confidently about it, and I'm telling you because I know these individuals personally. I spent a significant amount of time with them. I know that they're innocent.
Also, Myron, you worked on cases like this before.
And I've done cases like this before as well. I've done
You're not
real
a
human
lawyer.
trafficking.
I mean, what the fuck? What do you mean you've worked cases like this? You have done credentials to talk about
I've arrested human traffickers. I've arrested human smugglers. I've arrested
since when are
terrorists.
police lawyers? You have no legal standing to say you've worked on cases like this.
I'm the one that has to bring the case. Hold on. I'm the one that has to bring the case to the lawyer for prosecution, and I have to develop the evidence. What are you talking about?
Develop the evidence? Does that mean faking evidence? What do you mean developing the evidence?
Okay, as a criminal investigator.
I'm being facetious there. I'm not actually accusing you of anything.
Right.
But Walter, I saw you raise your hands like, get a load of this guy. Since when do you believe that a police officer has the training and authority to comment on legal proceedings?
Well, before the case is even brought up in the court, someone has to do the work, right?
Yeah, they arrest people.
Right. So knowing cases and talking to juries and for example, lawyers and stuff like that, you would know beforehand what's happening from a groundwork standpoint. So I think on some level he would know on the basis of what's happening with this case.
There is no prosecution if there's no law enforcement to arrest individuals for the prosecution.
Yes, I know how it works, that you arrest, but then it goes to court where people who are trained to talk about the law do that. So you're
Ethan, let me.
you're the muscle, right? The police are the muscle.
So,
they go.
Ethan,
they
let me clarify this for you.
They don't make judgments.
Let me clarify this for you.
Yeah.
I was a former special agent of Homeland Security. That's the feds. We don't bring a case we don't bring the case forward unless it's ready for trial. We don't indict unless it's ready for trial. There's a reason why the feds have a 99%
You don't indict
conviction
anybody.
rate.
That's what the district attorney does.
No, that's the AUSA's office, Assistant United States Attorney's office, United States Attorney's office, and then the AUSA's Assistant United States Attorneys work underneath the
You indict
AUSA.
people?
No, what I'm telling you is that the feds don't indict unless they're ready for trial. Okay, agents know this.
Bro, you can't cast an umbrella and say you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're all feds here. Like, what? You're the FBI now too? I mean, what are you talking about?
They're all 1811s, aka special agents. That's the job series. Whether you're ATF, FBI, Homeland Security. I mean, Ethan, I'm going to be very respectful here. You're out of your wheelhouse. If you want to have this discussion, we absolutely can. But every single criminal investigator in the government that does investigations, typically it's a special agent, postal inspector, etc. It's an 1811 job series. It's all the same thing. They get paid the same level, etc. So, criminal investigator. That's the general thing. Go on USA Jobs, type in 1811, and you're going to see it.
I understand. The reason I bring it up is just because I hear you using those credentials frequently to say to pass Andrew Tate, and I've always thought that it's just kind of silly since you have no
because I've done real human trafficking investigations.
Training.
What?
You have no training in. Have you passed the bar exam? Have you taken the bar exam?
You don't need to take the bar exam to go ahead and be able to develop probable cause. To develop probable cause, which is a standard to arrest someone, by the way.
That's like a fucking. You're comparing a molehill to a mountain in terms of legality.
Hold on. To make an arrest, you need probable cause, and to get someone indicted, you need probable cause. However, at the federal level, AUSAs are very picky. They have the ability to take a case or not based on if it's good enough for them. They can go ahead and turn down cases. They actually turn down many cases. That's why most cases go to the state a lot of the times and don't end up getting prosecuted to the full extent. But when it goes to the feds and the AUSA actually takes it, they have a 98 to 99% win rate. That's why most criminals are scared of going to the feds. But the lawyers are good. However, they can't put a good case together unless the investigators make the case. The AUSAs aren't interviewing suspects. The AUSAs don't have informants. The AUSAs aren't doing surveillance. The AUSAs aren't doing Title III intercepts. The AUSAs aren't debriefing sources. They're not doing any of that. It's the investigators that do that. And the thing is that when you're doing crimes at a federal level, you're way more thorough in your report writing, in your investigation, etc.
Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying that.
Fed Reacts.
What's that, Walter?
That's his channel, Fed Reacts.